All right, the informant back in the building. So I want to know, why does Hollywood and the music industry keep showing us the same images over and over? It's almost like they're trying to get us used to seeing certain things to where we get comfortable and don't go into like shock when we see these things in real life. Now we know the Men in Black franchise has always pushed boundaries when it came to extraterrestrial life, right? But they actually was dropping gems in that movie. I'm not gonna lie, because in Men in Black 2, they had Michael Jackson on the surveillance screen that they keep on every alien that's living in disguise. Now, I'm not saying Michael Jackson was an alien, but it's very interesting that they are depicting everyone that's famous is supposedly an alien, right? Now, they double back in Men in Black 3 that came out in 2012. This time, they came back around and did Lady Gaga on the screen again as an alien that they're monitoring.
Now it's not an egg, is it? It's a vessel. Is that what you call it?
It's a vessel, and I said, okay.
Okay,
Actually, it was inspired by humanoids,
okay.
alien, sex humanoid hybrid woman.
My favorite.
Now, what does this mean? In the future, will we see some of these famous people come out and say that they are of another life form? But it's very clear. They're sending a message and they're speaking a specific language. And this is not new at all. If you guys can remember the movie They Live, that's one of my favorite movies. Not only because it shows you secret symbolism in plain sight, but the main thing about that movie was that there were extraterrestrial people living on Earth, but not only living amongst us, they were actually dictating and controlling everything that we see, everything that we consumed. They were the puppet masters. Now, that movie came out in 1988, right? We're still seeing certain images being perpetuated by the music industry now, like Sabrina Carpenter at the VMA Awards 2024. The set that she had designed for her performance had nothing to do with the song that she was singing. That shows you all these things that we were seeing on stage with the alien and the astronaut. It was put up for a public display. It was a symbol to those who understand. And it just keeps getting more blatant. Melanie Martinez. This girl has 4 eyes. I can't even explain it. Just look at this. That's crazy, right? When did the music industry take such a turn to where this is the images that they're starting to push and normalize? And the wildest part is Sabrina Carpenter, right? I just watched a video from her. The song is called Feathers. And it's so dark. She has a bunch of dudes fighting over her literally to death until they all unalived themselves, trying to prove themselves to her. Now, I could only imagine her fan base could be very young, right? So what are they really pushing out there to these audiences? Like, why is that type of imagery important? Let's not get sidetracked. The extraterrestrial imagery that they have been pushing for years. One of the most realistic depictions I've seen was the movie District 9. Now, I'm not saying any of this is real, but I just find it really strange that images like this is being pushed to the masses, especially Melanie Martinez. If y'all look at this girl and whatever this costume is, this looks pretty scary to me. If you're playing her music for your children and they're watching this, you don't know what that type of imagery is doing to their mental. And that's how that type of stuff becomes normal to the young ones. They've been seeing this since they was a child. So maybe when they get older, that stuff will actually be reality and it'll be normal for them. But for people my age and even younger, early 20s, 2018, all that stuff, they're still going to see that stuff like, yo, we're living in a different reality whenever this stuff does come out and we're now living in that type of reality. The question is, what are they preparing us for? Because we've seen from back in the 80s, 90s, the depiction of certain movies, especially the futuristic movies, they show us certain technology, whether it's FaceTime, teleportation. I'm not going to say teleportation is real right now, but I don't know that for a fact. But the FaceTime situation is 100%. We all could FaceTime each other, look at each other's phones, and we see each other through the phone. Now, years ago, we thought that was impossible. So when they put it in front of your face, it seems impossible at the time, but it kind of normalizes it to you to make it seem possible. So there's no difference in between that than seeing certain images of certain beings looking a certain way. When that time comes and they put it in front of you, your brain will be more susceptible to say, okay, not that this is normal, but I'm not freaked out. I'm not bothered by it. So clearly they know something we don't know, and they're going to keep showing it to us. They're even showing it to the kids. They're making it nice and friendly, branding wise, right? So we have to be prepared mentally to know that these things that we're seeing, the things that they're putting in front of us, there's laboratories out here that us everyday people don't even understand, that there's things going on that we don't know. Just like there's dark crime in the shadows happening, whether it's the most grotesque crimes, whatever, just know there's things moving around us that they got us distracted with these bills so much that we don't even have the time to think about these supernatural things that could be going on around us. Now I'm gonna land with this. This is why I love the movie The Fifth Element. Because Bruce Willis was just a regular taxi driver, and then this fear, which was the fifth element, landed in his lap. This shows that this type of imagery has always been in rotation. And not for nothing, I'm gonna say, I think within the next couple of years we might actually see the reality of having, whether it's humanoids, because we see China with all these humanoids robots, right? Whether it's humanoids or real extraterrestrial life form, I could see that coming within the next 5 years or 4 years, honestly. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know, am I reaching? Is it just movies? Is it just entertainment? Is it just performances? Or are these people just so creative that they come up with these images to perpetuate to their audience? Let me know in the comments. The Informant, I'm out.